Yo, we're here with Josh. Josh just won with the best deck.
Best deck, big bad bug.
Show us the goods.
Alright, first off, you start off with the Tentomon. Simple, end of turn, this Digimon can attack a suspended dude on your opponent's board. It's very good, it's a pseudo blitz sort of effect. Really great. The quickest form of aggression in this deck. Next is the rookie lineup. For these Tentomons, pretty much start a main phase, suspend one dude on the board, whether it's your own or your opponent's, and you can give anything plus 3000 DP, as long as it's insects. We play a lot of insects. This is other Tentomon. This comes up quite a little bit, but pretty much it's a blanket effect of when this stack attacks, next time you Digivolve, reduce the cost by 1. It's pretty good, it comes in quite handy, especially when you're going up into bigger, badder bugs. This is our searcher, TyrantKabuterimon. On play, real top 4, add 1 insectoid. Pretty good. And the inherited, as long as it's suspended, plus 1000 DP. So blocking, attacking, really good. And DP counts. And lastly, MVP, Pokemon. Players cannot play things by effects. That's very strong in this format. It stops the Davis and Ken tamers, Davis tamers. It stops yourself as well, so you be mindful of that.
That's true.
But it's very, very strong. Especially against Alliance.
Yes. Josh just clapped my Alliance deck in finals.
Next, level 4s. Nothing too crazy. Blade Kuwagamon, pretty much. On play, when Digivolving, plus something 3000 DP. This is probably the quickest and reliable, the most consistent way to actually maintain big bodies on your side of the board. Kuwagamon, this is just sort of a cute little chip in, jam in, that's all it is, nothing more, nothing less. But then I also like to run the 3 of the Kuwagamon X, because if you can get it on top of Kuwagamon, they're free, but also this is your aggression, this is Pearson, inherited. Only reason why it's in here. And then 2 of the promo Kuwagamon. On play when Digivolving, one of your opponent's dudes does not unsuspend. That's pretty strong. Have locked down something.
Plus 2k.
Plus 2k.
Good. Always good.
Only on your turn, but any form of DP buff is good in this format.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Next, level 5s. I like to run 2 of the Mega Kabuterimon. Pretty much blast ace. Can redirect attack and plus 3000 DP to any board. This has come up today, and it's really good because when it's suspended, it isn't affected by opponent's Digimon effects. This is 2 of the Mega Kabuterimon. Pretty much, if I need to stay in the back and raise, I Digivolve into this one and then swing, and that allows me to Digivolve into your Tyrant or bigger stack for a little bit cheaper cost, but also when attacking as well. It's really good. And then 4 of the Metal Life Kuwagamons. On play, when Digivolve, suspend anything on the board, plus 3000 DP to your stack, and inherited is can redirect as long as it's got insectoid and trade. This is really big, and this we play for free when Digivolve in the TyrantKabuterimon.
Very based card.
The big bad bud of the deck, TyrantKabuterimon, 4 of. Pretty much, when Digivolve, you play something at a reduced cost of 8. All turns, when it's suspended, isn't affected by any Digimon effects. So DP reduction, Digivolving, as long as they are Digimon effects, they ignore that. And end of turn, when you spend another body on the board, you can bottom deck something else that is less or equal DP than it. So if you have 2 TyrantKabuterims, you use 1 to suspend the other, and then you bottom deck a 14k boss, and then you trigger the other one to bottom deck another 14k boss. So having 2 on the board is really fun, I say.
Yeah, it's a bit of a
wild ride.
Yeah.
2 Grand Kuwagamon Aces. This is just sort of the ace. This can be played free from TyrantKabuterimon.
Right.
Suspend 2 dudes, Digimon or Tamers, and then deletes. They cannot be unsuspended during unsuspend phase. And secondly, delete a suspended tamer. These are quite good and really good against like tamer-based decks. Your turn was return. When this Digimon suspends, you can give a security attack +1 to anything. So I like to use it with the end of turn of the Montimon. So pretty much I end of turn TyrantKabuterimon to suspend Grand Kawaga, bottom deck something 12,000 DP. And then if I have Montimon on the TyrantKabuterimon, I swing at that with 2 checks, granted from the Grand Kawaga monies.
Nice.
So very combo heavy end of turn aggression.
Yeah, gotta love
And
to see
then
it.
lastly, I like this one a lot, TyrantKabuterimon. Both for the protection or turns as long as it's suspended, isn't affected by Digimon effects, but mainly for the start of main and when Digivolving, suspend something and it gains piercing. So it's very strong and you don't have to trigger a when Digivolving effect. So it sort of gets around some Venusmon and other such cards that negate when Digivolving effects.
True.
Options of tamers. I'd run the 3 of the easies. So these are your indirect blockers. Pretty much you can redirect anything into a suspended insectoid, but also memory setup. That's probably the most important thing of this. And 2 of the Digimon Emperor. This pretty much is the draw engine, as once a level 5 or lower is deleted, spend to draw 1. But most importantly, it just stops Ukemon and just stops level 3s from raising. And as long as you choke them enough, then they're quite difficult to get around that.
Hell yeah.
And then option cards. 1 green memory just to dig deeper than the agility trainer. And gets around reducing DP reduction, etc. Cannot
Reduce cost.
Digivolution cost. Yep. Shiner B. This one's a cool one. It's a little tricky. It's more of a security bomb than anything. But suspend 2 of your opponent's dudes, and then all of your opponent's suspended Digimon with the lowest DP is bottom decked. That's kind of it. So you just got to be mindful of what you suspend and don't suspend if you are in control of that. But most importantly, all your dudes 3,000 DP to the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's
so
nice.
3,000 DP seems to be the magic number. 1 HBD, just because Digivolving for reduced cost is silly.
Green deck.
Why pay 6 when you can pay for 1?
Yeah.
And then lastly, Super Shocker. So pretty much spend a level 6 or lower, and then 3,000 DP again. It's pretty good. It's just a nice, and it's much cheaper than Shiner B as well. So that's come out a lot. So I guess my matches today.
Yeah, tell us your matchup.
Matchups were first round was Bergamon, Black Bergamon Travel, really good. It was really hard to get around the on deletion effect, so I had to bottom deck constantly with Tyrant. Second round was Imperial Digimon, Homie MVP. It stopped all the Davis plays. And third was Lozzie here with the Alliance. And again, Homie just stopped all of his Alliance shenanigans.
I could not do it then. Well, congrats, man, and thank you for the profile.
No,
Good luck at the next local.
Thank you.